Pornography addiction is a topic that has gained increasing attention in recent years, particularly when it comes to its effects on teenagers. While the internet has brought us many benefits, it has also made explicit content more accessible than ever before. For teens, whose brains and bodies are still developing, exposure to such material can have significant and lasting consequences. Understanding the risks of porn addiction and how it can harm the adolescent brain is crucial for making informed choices, protecting mental health, and fostering healthy relationships. To begin, the teenage years are a period of incredible change. The brain is undergoing rapid development, especially in areas that govern decision-making, impulse control, and emotional regulation. The prefrontal cortex, which helps us weigh consequences and make reasoned choices, isn't fully developed until the mid-20s. This means teenagers are more vulnerable to the influence of addictive behaviors, including those related to digital content. Porn addiction, like other forms of behavioral addiction, occurs when an individual compulsively seeks out and consumes pornographic material, even when it interferes with daily life, responsibilities, or well-being. For teens, this can begin innocently, perhaps with curiosity or peer influence, but can quickly spiral out of control. One of the primary risks lies in how pornography affects the brain's reward system. When someone views porn, the brain releases dopamine, a chemical associated with pleasure and reward. Over time, repeated exposure can lead to desensitization. This means the brain starts to require more, or increasingly extreme, material to achieve the same level of satisfaction. This cycle can become self-perpetuating, pushing teens to spend more time consuming content and potentially seeking out more explicit or even harmful material. The impact of this cycle is not just limited to pleasure and reward centers in the brain. Overstimulation can actually change the way the brain functions. Research suggests that excessive consumption of pornography can impair memory, reduce motivation, and even shrink areas of the brain involved in self-control and decision-making. For teens whose brains are still forming critical connections, these changes can be particularly damaging and may have lifelong consequences. Beyond the neurological effects, porn addiction can have serious psychological consequences. Teens struggling with compulsive consumption often report feelings of guilt, shame, or anxiety. They may withdraw from family and friends, lose interest in hobbies or activities they once enjoyed, and struggle with concentration at school. Academic performance can suffer, leading to a cycle of stress and further reliance on pornography as a form of escape. Perhaps even more concerning are the ways porn addiction can shape a teen's understanding of relationships, intimacy, and sexuality. Pornography rarely depicts healthy, respectful, or realistic sexual interactions. Instead, it often promotes distorted ideas about consent, body image, and gender roles. Teens who consume large amounts of porn may develop unrealistic expectations about sex, struggle to form genuine emotional connections, or feel dissatisfied with real-life relationships. Social development is another area at risk. Adolescence is a time when young people learn how to communicate, empathize, and build connections with others. Excessive porn use can lead to social isolation, making it harder for teens to develop these essential skills. In some cases, it can even contribute to social anxiety, depression, or a diminished sense of self-worth. It's also important to consider the risks to physical health. While pornography addiction doesn't cause direct physical harm in the way substance abuse might, it can lead to unhealthy behaviors. For example, teens may stay up late watching videos, leading to chronic sleep deprivation, which impairs memory, mood, and immune function. In some cases, compulsive use can contribute to neglect of basic self-care, such as exercise, nutrition, or personal hygiene. For parents, educators, and teens themselves, recognizing the warning signs of porn addiction is a critical first step. These might include secrecy around internet use, sudden drops in academic performance, withdrawal from social activities, or emotional changes such as irritability or sadness. Open, honest conversations about the realities of pornography, its potential to distort perceptions, and its addictive nature can go a long way toward prevention. Addressing porn addiction isn't just about saying no or imposing strict rules. It's about fostering resilience, self-control, and a healthy sense of self. Strategies that can help include setting clear boundaries for internet use, encouraging involvement in fulfilling offline activities, and promoting positive relationships with peers and family. If a teen is struggling, professional help may be needed. Therapists who specialize in behavioral addictions can provide guidance and support tailored to the unique challenges of adolescence. Cognitive behavioral therapy, for example, can help teens identify triggers, develop coping strategies, and rebuild healthier patterns of thinking and behavior. It's also essential to remember that recovery is possible. Many young people who have struggled with porn addiction have gone on to lead healthy, fulfilling lives. The key is early intervention, compassionate support, and a willingness to address the issue without judgment or shame. Ultimately, the risks of porn addiction for teens go beyond the immediate gratification of the screen. They reach deep into the developing brain, shaping the way young people understand themselves, their relationships, and the world around them. By raising awareness, fostering open dialogue, and providing the right support, we can help teens navigate the digital world safely, preserving their mental health and ensuring a brighter, healthier future. If you or someone you know is facing challenges related to pornography use, remember that you are not alone. There are resources, professionals, and communities ready to help. Taking the first step to seek help can make all the difference, and with the right tools and support, it's possible to break free from the cycle of addiction and rediscover a life that's rich with real connections, confidence, and hope.